Welcome to the 6 days of Easter, or whatever. Top 12 olives in Santa Cruz. Number 12. The California olive. The California olive is usually one of the more popular varieties, and for good reason. It's the olives that make the city. This well-known variety is usually the cheapest as well, so if you're on a budget, you can eat your way up to this olive. The California olive has a pretty sour taste, so if you're into that, you'll probably love it. Number 11. The Uptown Funk olive. This olive is great for its limitations and respected for its pride. The Uptown Funk olive is its own palace, where the most sophisticated gentlemen of the Olive Council may rest in peace. Metaphorically, of course. This olive is damn near perfect, but it still only comes out at number 11 on our list. Number 10. The black olive. This is the king of olives. It's very dark and almost ominous looking. The main reason why it's ranked so highly is because of the demand. People seem to crave this thing more than any other. The problem is, of course, the cost. A pound of green olives will set you back about $20. A pound of black ones will set you back about $100, if you can get them, that is. Black olives are only found in the swamps of South America and are very rare. Even then, people have a hard time getting them, as the swamps are wild and hostile to anyone not from there. Also, the black olives themselves are very shy. If you want to go to swamps and try to catch an olive, odds are you won't even get close. Most people who have gone to the swamps report that they didn't even see the black olives. It's just a hostile environment all around. Number 9. The San Francisco olive. The San Francisco olive is a little more expensive than the others, but if you can afford to pay that much, then by all means, go ahead. This olive has been around since the beginning of time, and is one of the oldest varieties in existence. It's also known as the grape of California, because it was grown there first. We're not sure why they call it the San Francisco olive. Maybe because it's so famous? Anyway, we like to think that when you eat an olive from this variety, you are eating something special. Number 8. The Taj Mahal olive. Also known as the Indian olive, this dark green olive is believed to have been brought to California by an Indian crewman who found it near the ruins of a Taj Mahal. The ship brought the olive to become a part of the California olive, but its status as an Indian olive made it into its name. This is actually the second highest ranked Indian olive on this list, so if you do find one, make sure to keep it secure. Number 7. The Ventura olive. The Ventura olive isn't very popular, but that's probably because it's not very well known. Our friends at the University of California, Ventura love this olives, and are even planning on adding it to their seal. We think that this may be the best of all the olives in Los Angeles, but it's just barely outside of the top 10, so we had to place it here. Number 6. The Mission olive. This is the only olive on the list that's native to California, and it's revered by olives everywhere. We believe it's the best tasting of all olives, and are surprised that it's not higher ranked on this list. Number 5. The Pico olive. This is the most popular variety of olive in Los Angeles, and probably the whole state. It is named after the city of Pico, but it could just as easily be named after the olives themselves. They are liked for their simplicity. You know what you're getting with a Pico, and the price is right. Number 4. The Catalina olive. The Catalina olive is more exotic than the Pico, but it's a delicious variety. It was brought to Catalina Island by the Spanish from another place. We aren't sure where. It tastes great on a Catalina hot dog, or just by itself, with no hot dog at all. Maybe that's why it's so exotic. Number 3. The medicinal olive. Also known as the California Mission olive, the medicinal olive is a strange olive that has healing powers. The oil made from it can be used as a medicine against a number of illnesses, but it's far too expensive for anyone to actually use it that way. That doesn't stop people from doing it, though. The downside to this is that olives with massive amounts of healing powers are prone to having users get really sick really fast. The other side, of course, is you could die really fast too. The olives with the lower amount of healing powers are also used for recreational purposes. These olives are brown or green and have a little darker striping on them. If you want to get your hands on some, head to a hospital or pharmaceutical company and look for discarded olives. Number 2, the Jesus olive. This olive is fairly popular, but it tends to divide people. Some think it's a god sent from above to make them feel happy. Others think it's a devil sent to make them feel weird and dirty. If you fall into the weird category, then this is the olive for you. Jesus olives vary in shade from green to yellow, orange to red. They have no stripes or pattern whatsoever. If you want to get one of these, just find a church that sells them and hope that they have some. And finally, the number 1 olive in Santa Cruz, the Los Angeles olive. The Los Angeles olive is by far the best variety of olive in all of California. This is the only variety native to the city, which makes it pretty special. Once you try one, you'll realize why they're so fancy and expensive. This is the original variety that started it all, and we continue to make them this way so that people know the difference.